Hi everyone, Paul Lange here from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending September 20th of 2020, and the stock was EAT. I believe that's Brinker. I believe they own some restaurants. Date was 9/15. This was on a Tuesday. The strategy is based on got to talk about this one, partly the label I gave it was a 60 and 5-minute climactic. It's really kind of a mini climo, and it's really more because of the daily and 15-minute chart setup, but we'll look at that in a minute. Entry on a 5-minute DTS sell setup, and the management simple reward to risk 2.7 to 1. Great job on managing on this one. Actually a later entry than I would normally take, but it worked out well. This Monday, bi-weekly scanning night, Monday, September 21st, 5 o'clock. If you're a DTS member, you will get your invite automatically. If you're not a DTS member, if you're seeing this on YouTube or something, get over to the DTS homepage and sign up to be a member. The daily chart of EAT. As you look at this, you probably think this is a great long setup. And for a one-day pop, it actually was a pretty good long setup. I wasn't looking at this as long. It wasn't on my list. And by the way, this is not a good swing trade long from here. It's actually something that I teach to look out for. This is a trend that is ending. So the daily chart was not the reason for this trade. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have this on my list this day. This is kind of an unusual play for a couple reasons. Number one, this was brought to me by a member in the room. And number two, this happened in the afternoon. And I'm not often there in the afternoon, but the last week or two, a lot of movements and setups have been in the afternoon. So I've been coming back to take a look at things. And this was found then. So the daily chart simply justifies this as a short play once it rallied. That is just nothing but a pattern that, if you combine it with an intraday rally, is going to roll over. So if we take a look now at that's what it looked like at the end of the day, and I was shorting from the top on down, actually not quite on the top exactly. Here's a 60-minute chart, and again you get a little better view here that as a one-day pop, this actually wasn't a bad long, but again it wasn't on my watch list either direction. Once it rallied that far, it became a great short watch. The 60-minute chart is not terribly helpful on this one. Let's look at the 15. Here you can see this accelerated move. Now, in and of itself, I would never want to short that, but take this 15-minute chart in combination with the daily chart that I showed you, and it's very high odds that it's going to get some major selling coming into it on that rally, and the daily chart's not likely going to make a new high for the next few days at least. So 15-minute chart, this was brought to my attention on the way down. I was a little too late. I would have taken the top on this one, I think, if I saw it at the right time. I didn't see it at the right time. So we had that accelerated move on the 15. But then it came down here and consolidated, and that's when I ended up getting inside of that consolidation right in there. Entry 47.08, stop 47.42. If we take a look at the 5-minute chart, you get a little better view of the exact entry in here. I ended up taking targets just off the low on target 1, about 15 minutes before close, and the second half held into close is basically the same exit. It didn't go anywhere after that. Here's the 5-minute chart, and you can see that consolidation. It was right in there. I didn't jump too quickly on it. I let it make sure it was rolling over and took the entry in there. It took a while before it started falling, but once it started falling, it was a great move and got a nice target. I did a good job taking that to the ultimate target down there for the day. And with a good entry, it made good money. Target 146.11, target 246.21, and that target 246.21 was simply covering into the close. So there is a little bit of a different concept for this week. Number one, it was in the afternoon, which I'm usually not trading in the afternoon, but the last week or two, the movements have been there. And this came from a member in the room, so it wasn't something that was originally on my list. The chart that I loved was really this 15-minute chart to justify the trade. When you combine it with the daily chart, those are two patterns together that are going to get selling on a big rally like that. If you like this style of trading, come join us in the DTS Trading Room. You can hop over to the DTS website and figure out how to sign up for the DTS Trading Room if you're interested. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.